Good evening, folks. This week was stressful, mainly because there were a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that I had to take care of during the week. So, unfortunately, I couldn't be as productive, but they had to be done. And hopefully, next week is not going to be as stressful, but we will see because I'm hoping to do more productive things as usual. And when it comes to games, I have continued to narrow things down as usual. I did manage to revisit some games like Among Trees that I got a long time ago. And long story short, most of those games were not that interesting. They were very forgettable. And hopefully, I'll eventually get to the rest of the Steam library as soon as possible that are long overdue. But one thing is for sure, I'm continuing to make progress on Rainbow Six Siege, even though it takes a lot of time to get better at it. There could be a revisit of the finals if that game does get better with the next season coming up, because that's the only other shooting game that's quote unquote decent at the moment that has any value. Plus, there's people still playing it. Other than shooting games, Final Fantasy XIV Online, I'm getting close to the end of Stormblood, and this time I am not running behind schedule. I am on top of things this time. I already got all the story quests done. It just have to do the main plot, and that's about it. I am so happy that I'm not running behind schedule this time. I am not running things to the last minute like I did on Heaven's Ward, which almost got me burnt out completely from the game. But I was able to get my drive back. For those of you that know, I did complete Baldur's Gate 3 after playing 200 hours, and that game helped me get back to Final Fantasy 14 in particular. But I'm open to the idea of, doing another single player or slash co-op or online game that has a decent story like Baldur's Gate 3 did. Now, even if that game didn't have D&D mechanics, it is still one of the more better games that have come out in the last decade or so. I wish BioWare, like peak BioWare, would still be around here, like the first three Mass Effect games and Dragon Age Origins and stuff. But what can you do? Anyway, I digress. Thank you all so much for continuing to support this little show of ours for the last 3+ years. If you can make this full time, I'll be very happy with your support. Thank you, and let's continue.